Hello, my name is Michael Price. I'm a sales recruiter. I'm recruiting for a software development business. There are two different roles here. Well, there's multiple roles actually, but two different levels. The two different levels are either 50k basic or 65k basic with a 90k or a 150k OT. And I'll go into that in more detail. It's interesting, they're from that Manchester stable of tech. Now, I'm based in Leeds, and there's this sort of long thought rivalry between Leeds and Manchester. Personally, I just don't think there's a comparison. I think Manchester for tech is 100% the place to be, and there's some really cool companies in Manchester, and you would certainly put this business in that sort of cool growing collective. They turn over £60 million with massive ambition. They've just got a new chief exec, who's a guy that I know very well. He's very much from that Manchester scene, and he has been part of the growth of one of the Northwest's biggest IT companies. It's a nice place to be. You know, this is a new business sales job, but I don't want you to think that it's Wolf of Wall Street. It certainly isn't. They are new business salespeople who want to win and retain accounts, but actually they're level, they're nice. I can imagine myself working here. What they're selling is nearshore software development. So my very simple, probably not worthy of Wikipedia entry, is that if you are a company that's got a big chunk of technical work to do that requires software developers, you can go out and hire an army of them, which will take you ages. Then when the project is finished, you can get rid of the army of them, which will again take you ages. Or you can go to one of these clients, my client in this case, the nearshore software developer, and you can say, right, we've got this chunk of work, we want to do this piece of IT transformation, and this is the scope of it. Have you got software engineers that we can use to do that? And they will say, yes, we have. We'll sell you it as a project. It will take 6, 9, 12 months, whatever, and you will use their software engineers. Their software engineers are based in Eastern Europe, and the situation with the Eastern Europe software development scene is that that's growing rapidly. And actually, those software developers in Eastern Europe, they want to work on cool projects with cool people. And that's very much where this client sits. There are two roles. The sales roles only differ really because one is more junior than the other one is more senior than the other. The more senior one has a bigger target and bigger expectation. But to be clear, one can very easily grow into the next. As I've said, this is not Wolf of Wall Street. My client doesn't measure on KPIs. But he says, Mike, it's pretty simple, really. If you make, on average, 30 dials a day, either to existing or to new prospects, and you have 72 meetings a year, either with existing or new prospects, you will end up doing about £2 million in revenue and earning £150,000 in commission. As I say, they don't measure that. I don't think they monitor it. But if you said, what does successful look like? How do people earn more than £200,000 a year in this company? That is how they do it. There's an average of 14 touch points per sale, and they're often starting with IT directors at first point of contact. When I speak to the client, he said that they can be fairly dry as a point of contact. But they're the decision makers. They're warm once you get into it, and they know you're not an idiot. What they're looking for, they're really open. All they want is somebody who's got a stable track record, somebody who's comfortable in new business, who's got some complexity in the sale, and it's in IT. So if you sell something that's 8k and it's very quick, you're probably not right. If you sell something that's 40 to 150k, you probably are. Very open in terms of the vertical market to which you've sold as well. Packages, I've said, they differ depending on the level of the salespeople that they're recruiting. I think what's very interesting about this is I've been a sales recruiter in the IT sector for 24 years, and I am finding that this market, the software development market, particularly in nearshore, is absolutely flying. And it's partially because we live in this digital economy. So if you were to release a new something today, a new retailer or whatever it might be, you would be looking at digital first. And secondly, if you didn't start digital first, if you were M&S founded over 100 years ago, you would currently be looking at your digital strategy. We're in a digital world, and the nearshore software developers are in the right place. And to be clear, I have placed people who have sold software development services on basic salaries of in excess of 150k. So once you've got that experience, I think it's a very good market to be in. As I say, my name's Michael Price. My contact details are on the screen. Thank you. Speak to you soon.